Hi, welcome back to my channel. I'm Sandy if you're new here, and today I wanted to do a video on how to use the curve feature in Design Space. So I have a few examples here that I've been playing around with, so let me walk you through how it works. So we're going to start with getting a text box here, and I'm going to type in a new phrase just for fun. How about that? Beach vibes. And I'm going to change the font to a font that I like. I've uploaded this into the Design Space. It's called Amanda. Alright, so there it is. And then to just, so here we have beach vibes. And then you go up here to the top and you hit the curved button. And you can either put a number in over here in the box, or the easiest way is to just slide this black dot up and down. So if you go to the left, it'll curve it up. If you go to the right, it'll curve it down. So you just curve it to where you want it, and you can size it up however large you want it to be. I'm going to make it a little bit bigger. And then if you want the letters to be spaced a little bit more closely together, then you can go up here to the letter spacing and just hit the down arrow, and you can adjust that and make it however big you want. And I'm actually going to change this I. I think I want it to be a capital I. No, I think I'll keep it a small I. Alright, and so it's as easy as that. And that's how you use the curved text. And then another cool feature with Design Space is you can now use the offset on the curve feature. So again, you select your word and then go up to offset up here. And again, you can either put a number in, or you see how the blue showed up here. If you want to make it a little bit smaller, then you move the blue dot to the left. If you want it a little bit bigger, then you move it to the right. If you want the whole thing to touch, then you can make it bigger like that. But I'm going to keep them separate, and I think that looks good. Maybe a little bit smaller like that. And then hit the apply button. And then you can go and change the color of your offset. Just go over here to the right hand side and click on the offset, and then you can change the color. Let's make it a light blue. And then you can also change the color of your word. Maybe make that a navy. And it's as simple as that. So let me show you also using, I'm going to group these, using a cursive font. So another text. Stick with the beach vibes, I think. I'm feeling summer. I don't know about you all. And then I am probably actually, let's change the font first. And, oh, okay, it stayed. Alright, and then again, you just go up to the curve feature, and you just curve it however much you want. Now the thing to remember with cursive is you want your letters to touch. You want to kern them is the term that I think Silhouette uses. So you want to do the letter spacing here. And as you hit the down arrow, it'll bring the letters closer together. And that looks pretty good right there. And then you can go back over to the curve and then curve it some more if you want. And then I'm going to make it a little bit bigger. So I think that looks pretty good. but I do want the letters touching. Oops, that was the font size. I do want the letters touching a little bit more because I want to weld them. So I think that looks pretty good. Make it a little bit bigger and then maybe curve it just a little bit more. Alright, I like that. And there you have it. And then what you'll want to do before you cut this out is you will want to hit the weld button. Hit group and then hit weld. And that way when it cuts out, it won't cut out each individual letter. Now one thing I want to go over with you all though, some tips that you need to know is once you ungroup some letters, then you cannot use the curve feature. So like see how this A is right here, it's not quite the way I want it. So I'm going to have to, I want to ungroup this. So I'm going to duplicate it just to show you another example here. And then I am going to ungroup them. And when I ungroup them, you'll see that all of these menu bars right here will go away and you can't use them anymore. And so for each individual letter, you can make changes, but if you select this whole word, they all disappear. So you can still go in and make changes to each individual letter, but that's it. So I want to have this C be a little bit closer and this H a little bit closer there. And I think the rest of these look pretty good. I think I might move the B back because I like, well, no, I kind of like it touching actually now that I'm looking at it. Yeah, I think that looks good. Alright, so but you can see when I select this, I can't curve it, I can't change the font, I can't do any of that, but it's okay because I had it curved the way I wanted to, and now I am ready to group it back, and then I'm going to hit the weld button. Now that I have welded this, you can see it moves all around and it'll cut out all the letters together, so there won't, each individual letter won't cut. So now you can change the color of this. Could add an offset to it if offset's working today. Yay! Change the color of the offset. What's that look like? Whew, that would be a no. That's kind of cool. Alright, so enough having fun. So that is, you know, as simple as it is to use the curved text in Cricut Design Space. I hope you found this video helpful, both with using cursive and then, you know, just regular text letter fonts, and the tips that I told you about ungrouping, just remember that. And I hope you have a lot of fun. Different projects you can make out of this. You can make decals to put on cups or t-shirts or your car, all kinds of different things. So thank you all so much for watching. Please hit that like button, and if you haven't subscribed, I would love it for you to subscribe. I do more projects on how to use Cricut Design Space, making Cricut projects, and making junk journals. So I hope to see you on the next video. Thanks for watching.